two things you want to get started on while you're waiting for your product to be manufactured, so you can get the momentum going and get ahead of the game. And one thing that I highly recommend you do as well, so stay tuned. So first thing, you want to come over to your dashboard and you want to go over to inventory and manage all inventory. And for this example, I'm going to use my body scrub here, and we're going to go over to edit. And it's going to bring you over to your product listing, where you enter all the information in the previous video when I showed you guys. And what you want to do is go over to your product details. And here we're going to go into depth now about our product name, where you're going to enter a longer name than before. So we were just doing a default so you can get your listing up. And now you're going to focus on putting keywords and making sure you describe your product with the exact words that will make it stand out. And you don't want to overthink this. You want to just make it simple and describe your product to make it stand out from other products that are selling the same thing. And the next thing you want to look at is the product description. And this will show up in the page over here, like on my product, instead of this right here. And I'm going to go over why I have this. But for now, when you go over here, this is what's going to show up, your product description. You want to put a description of your product, simple, you don't have to overthink it and everything. And then you want to go over to search terms. Here you want to gather every term that could, when the customer searches in Amazon, your product might show up and it will be relevant to that search. So you want to find all the keywords. You can just look it up on Amazon by going to Amazon here and typing in maybe body scrub or something. You can find all the keywords here, or you can go on to some tools that will give you a good amount of keywords that you can use. And then lastly, on the product listing page, you want to go and fill in the key product features. And this is probably most important because you want to describe to the customer why your body scrub stands out. And what you want to answer here is, how can this body scrub help the customer? Because the customer already knows they want a body scrub. So why would they choose you? What will you describe your body scrub for, or your product, which will make the customer purchase yours? So you might want to go into like describing how their skin will feel, or anything about your product that will stand out, that will make it look exciting and they want to buy it. And when you do that, it will show up here. Once that's over, you want to go over to the images, and you want to insert a couple images. And how can you get proper images is easy. You can either, if you're based in the US, you can send one of your samples that you got from the supplier. You can send it to a person you find on Fiverr, or you can get a cheaper one that's overseas, and I highly recommend this person right here to do your product images. All you have to do is take a picture with your iPhone or with your regular cell phone, take a picture of your product, the sample, or have your supplier take a picture for you of the product that is being manufactured, and send it over, and they will create a product listing image for you. And that shouldn't take you that long, and it should look nice and professional and look great for your listing like I have here. And the second thing you want to work on is take your product descriptions and take all the information about your product that you've created, and you want to go out on social media and share it with people so they can get information about your product before you launch. You want to get as much people excited about your product before you launch, so once it's launched, you can get a lot of sales and get it rolling faster. So one of the platforms I recommend is either TikTok or Instagram. And you can also maybe create a landing page, a website for your product if you're into websites. And you can share it with your friends or share it on Facebook and get as much eyes on it. So once your product is launched, you can get a lot of sales, and it creates an excitement. When something is not launched yet, when there's a lot of information about it, people will get excited. They'll feel like it's something that's hidden, it's something is not there. And now for the thing that I highly recommend that you do. You don't really have to, but if you looked at the product description, like I said, I have images and some text in my logo, and I was able to create a better design than just a text block as a product description. And the way to do that is to actually be able to register your brand or your logo in brand registry on Amazon. And the only way to do that is if your logo or your your brand name is trademarked. So if you already applied for a trademark, or if it's already trademarked, you can apply for brand registry on Amazon. And if you want to do that, it's fairly easy. You can just watch the video up here. It will go through step by step how to apply for brand registry and how to apply for a trademark. So once your trademark application is processed and is pending, you can automatically apply for Amazon brand registry, and you'll be able to create a beautiful design on the product description, which is called A+ content. I hope you're excited and ready to get the work done and waiting for your product to be manufactured and sent to Amazon so you can get your sales going. Till then, so long.